Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next segment. Have a good night, Hermit Monk. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Fanta Felix, good to see you back in chat. Hello. We actually have a nice little grind time, we'll call it.
The grind set.
The grind set. Mindset grind set. I'm actually going to give y'all over to... oh, hold up. That's not working. Why are you working? Can you work, please? What is going on?
What is happening?
Oh, because you're on that screen. That's why you're looking weird.
Hmm.
There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. I'm gonna put y'all with my good friend Pure Poet here, while I am gonna go use the restroom real quick, and then I'll be back.
It's me. I'm here. Plaeg has unfortunately trusted me with the stream, so I'm not gonna do anything fancy with it. I'm just gonna keep drawing. That's pretty much it. Currently, we're running the third NPC of the night for the game. I guess, you know what? While Plaeg is out, you guys can get a little preview, a little run through of what we've got going on here, without any of the audio and stuff. But here's kind of what we're working with so far. The game is most of the way through. I'm gonna pitch you guys this. What you'd be getting by paying just a mere $15 is the inclusion of your character as one of the customers that might show up in the store. So we've only got a few right now, but that's why I'm trying to draw more. So please, donate and give me a lot of work to do. We're currently at I've got a dozen more to get through so far, and the night is far from over. But that's what I'm grinding on, and I'm just gonna keep filling time until Plaeg gets back. We're doing this is the Blackhawk 64's character, Aisha. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
I believe you are.
Oh boy. And that's what we're working on.
Oh, I forgot I have a little notebook. Not notebook. I have I guess a small pocket journal that has all my storyboarding in it because I'm going to be doing an animatic. We're going to see how well that goes. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
There we go.
Here we go.
Perfect. Okay. So like I said, this is an animatic, and that does mean that I do have some audio lined up for this. I'm gonna try not to just blare that the entire time, but it is people speaking. Um,
I've never heard it before.
my my poor little notebook is on its last page. So that's actually, I'm going to be making myself a new one during the 8 a.m. segment.
Oh, is that going to be for your bookbinding?
Mm-hmm.
Tight.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
But as he does hit this final blow, as he watches the light slowly leave Casman's eyes, he remembers the father that he once was, and he embraces him, sword through his chest. Sword through his chest.
I think this is the first time I've been here for the stream, like for a Project E stream, this late at night. Normally, I hit the working man's hours, and then go to bed. And then I was like, I think it'd be fun to, like watch the whole stream. And then somehow I ended up volunteering for it. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that's got a little bit out of hand. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. It's like I never stay this long, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely interesting.
His chest.
You know what that means. So it's time to start getting into the deep conversation.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where it's all at, really.
How'd you feel if I interviewed you a little bit while we're working?
Sure, I don't mind. Sounds fun.
I would love to pick your brain a little bit about Project E.
Sure.
And, what I guess let's launch into it.
Let's hop right into it.
You started Project E, what,
2021.
2020?
2021.
2021.
Because that was
what made you want to start?
Well,
yes, Stelark, we would kiss. I think we have. I can't recall.
It's muddled.
We were drinking.
We were drinking. Who's to say? How long is the kiss?
Who's to say? Does your wife need to know?
Does my wife need to know? Gotta go get some breakfast. Yeah, that sounds. Oh man, that sounds good right now. Just like some greasy food. Actually, that sounds terrible. I don't know why I thought of that. Well,
like a chili dog from
I've
Sonic.
always wanted to talk about why I started this, but
yeah,
I feel like I need permission from the family to do that. Or at least tell the story of who was close to me.
Yeah.
But ultimately that's what it comes down to, is it was someone close to me. They ultimately took their own lives, and several years after that, I was this was like when I was trying to really do YouTube, and I have like a lot more friends who were like YouTubers and were like, yeah, let's do content. It was like, start of the pandemic. So yeah. it was actually right before. No. It was first year pandemic. And so yeah, there was. I originally started it as just like who would be interested in just like doing a big stream, and I was like, well, let's make it meaningful. What does that mean? And it just kind of came up. I was like, oh, a charity live stream would kind of be cool. Let's explore that idea. And I was able to get with Stelark, and Stelark really helped me out logistically, and that it snowballed. It really did. And every year it's been kind of one of those things where it's like, you know how people, like, you see content creators like, man, every year we're going to be bigger and better than last year. I'm like, the way I see it is, I don't necessarily want to be bigger, but I would like to be better.
Yeah.
Like, you know, more consistent segments. I feel like we're just really getting our feet under ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
this is one of the first. Last year was the first year I realized that people actually want to do segments. I had always had this feeling where it was like, oh, I'm bothering you by asking you to do a segment. But last year, as soon as I said, hey, segments are open, I had like 10 people reach out to me like, I want this time. Please let me take it. Like, I was like struggling to fill time. And so it was just like, this stream is actually impacting people, and this is not just like a fluke anymore. This is our 5th year doing it. We've raised over $6,000, and I think, and that's like, that is a substantial amount of money, absolutely. But it's like, you see people was like, oh, we've raised 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. I'm like, I raised
I'm Mr. Beast, and I gave $7 billion to,
$6,000, not just from like people I know, or people that know people. And so it's like, it's not necessarily like random people. Well, we're starting to get to that point where it's like more and more random people, or rather people I don't personally know. And so it's like that's why I mean by like better, not bigger.
So in that being the goals for the future, where do you see Project E next year and beyond that?
Well, next year is one of the first years that I want to do a large-scale production. I've actually been thinking about this for a while now, but to do a D&D inspired year, or a tabletop role-playing game inspired year. And I've been dancing between like, do I want it to have like a serious theme, and you know, the exploration of losing someone through characters. And so like we have, I don't know, I feel like that could be very interesting to see standard people who maybe have not experienced that try to get a feel for like, oh, the someone you've loved and you know has lost, how do these characters explore that? And that can be healing for some people to see it being role played and technically role playing it themselves. And on the other hand, I also have a crazy idea. Is like, oh, what if we do one long story, like one group of characters that we see through the entire lives of, but it's played by different people. And so like me, you, and someone else may play character A, B, and C when they're kids. And then the next group of players comes around and they play the same groups A, B, and C, but they're young adults. And then the third group comes by and they're middle-aged, and the fourth group comes by and they're old. And so it's like we get to see these characters throughout their lives. Of course, we just have like, okay, 4 groups, 6 groups, whatever, however many people we can get. Not one story, not one world, not one set of characters. It's just D&D, it's just tabletop, do whatever. So like, that one I would love to do. But yeah, I don't know. I don't at this current time, I don't see it. I don't see this being very big under the title of Project E.
Yeah.
If I want it to get bigger, the title needs to change. But for me to change the title, I need to get permission from the family. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah. So is Project E kind of a placeholder name, or is the name in direct relation to somebody you knew?
It's in direct relation.
Okay.
So it's for that person, named for that person, and if I were to change it, I would want it to be something more special for that person. And I already have a few ideas, but like I can't talk about that because it's
not it's a little sensitive of a topic to workshop at 3 a.m. on a
Yeah.
Twitch stream.
Exactly.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And really, that's. I mean, year 2 was building off year 1. It was still me personally getting my feet under myself for hosting and kind of figuring out how to work OBS. Year 3 was like the first year that Starlark wasn't directly just like running everything for me. Year 4 was the next step after that. This year, like, I'm going to be on stream for a lot longer throughout the stream. I do still have someone, we're going to have Kinley. She's going to step in during the night segment and take over, like, watching OBS and stuff like that while I sleep. But it's just like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Every year it gets different. It's a different challenge. It's a different idea. It's different segments, different people.
Yeah.
Like, this year is the first year we're not doing, well, not the first year, but like we're not doing shirts this year. Just because they never really took off, and that's okay. And so I'm not gonna have Hermit Monk, who has put in countless hours. Well, I mean, the shirts are still there. I'm not gonna take that away, but we're not making a new shirt is what I'm saying. Like, if people still want to buy shirts, they can still buy shirts. We're not going to take that down. It's just like we're not doing, or at least there's no current plan to make a Project E Joy of Creating shirt. I don't know. I'll talk about it with Hermit Monk, but like I'm not going to have Hermit Monk put in the hours for something that 1 or 2 or 3 people are going to buy. It's like, does the pros weigh the cons of all the hard work? And you know, it's sunk cost a little bit. But yeah.
Toy.
Yeah.
If you could go back to the beginning of Project E, is there anything you'd want to change from years previous or even this year so far?
That's a very good question.
Thanks, I came up with it on the fly.
I don't think so. Every hiccup, like last year was really frustrating for me because my internet kept cutting out. 2 years ago was very frustrating because I tried to do like the triple streams. I did like Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, and even on good internet, it was just so much to handle alone. And so I'm not doing a restream probably until I get, if I ever get a dedicated crew whose like job is to manage the stream, right?
Yeah.
And then my internet kept cutting out last year, and that was very frustrating. So this year I got upgraded internet, paying the extra money for it, and so it's doing a lot better this year than it was last year. And
yeah, I think we've only had like 1 or 2 hiccups.
And even then, like, I'm looking at my uptime, and OBS says the uptime is correct, so it shouldn't have any problems with VODs or anything like that. I will change one thing.
Nice.
I don't have any footage of Project E3. I forgot to say that.
Oh, at all?
At all.
That's
so
tragic.
the only things we have are clips that people did. So that I would change. That I would pay serious money to get that back.
Go recover your footage.
Yeah, there was a lot. That was our biggest year. That was the $1,800 year. And it's gone, and that really sucks because there were so many amazing things that stream, and people were showing up that I wasn't expecting, and the segments were doing fantastically. We went for 29 hours, and it's gone. And there is a little bit of like Unis honest a little bit to it. Is like, oh, the video doesn't matter, it's the stream, like the actuality of it matters. Like, I have more memories of Project E3 than I do Project E4.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess it is kind of a big part of, you know, creating content that is a live stream to be lived in. It's live in the moment, and especially given the cause chosen to support
I'm so
is,
sorry.
I guess, not to sound too philosophical about it, but it being kind of a fleeting thing that you experience, it gives it value. However, having the VOD sure would be nice.
Yeah.
My boy. I'm so proud of you.
And I'm so sorry.
My boy. I'm so proud of you.
I'm really glad that I was able to do a segment this year, because it's been a lot of fun so far, just starting.
Like Gartic Phone, or what do you mean?
Well, just Gartic Phone, and also having a role to play and doing the game and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just being more involved.
And I'm so sorry.
In the past year, last November, I had a friend of mine who passed away, who I knew from high school, of a way that is similar to
And I'm so
the
sorry.
foundation that we're supporting.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of hit in a way of like, wow, this, you almost feel like there was something that like you wish you could have done prior to, but I feel like what we're doing now especially is really
I am too.
impactful. It means a lot, so I'm very, very happy to be involved in any sense, even if it's making just a stupid game about selling potions or whatever.
Yeah. But that's like... Sorry, my animation software is being a butt right now. There we go. Now we're cooking.
Turn on the gas.
But like that's the thing, right? It's not necessarily about changing what happened, but like I've really been trying to think about how I view the whole situation, because it's like, yeah, if I could go back and save their life and, you know, grab out a hold of them and say, don't do this, I absolutely would 1,000 times over, but I can't. And living in that headspace of like, oh, I could, like, could I go change things? Like, what could I have done differently? I just feel like that, to me personally, is like so unhealthy, that like this is my way of like accepting, in a way. It's like these streams are not necessarily like formal. These are not streams in which we get on and be like, oh, you know, mental health is very important and these are the resources. It's like, this is a stream.
We get on and we play fucking Gartic Phone.
We play games. Like I the way I view is like, we are hanging out together and we're raising money, and I just like, there is joy in life. Like there's always a happier moment. There's always a better situation. I guess is what I try to view it as.
Yeah, I get that. With my friend who passed away, it was there is that feeling of gosh, I wish I could have done something. I wish I could have said something. But ultimately, we were like really close in high school,
I am too.
and then, you know, you graduate, you go to college, you don't talk to each other. People drift. That's how life goes. And we hadn't talked for at least 3 years. And when I got the news, it was like, oh wow, that's terrible. I wish I had done something. And you think like, there's literally nothing that retroactively you could have done other than feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I think an important takeaway from it is less what could you have changed and more how can you live your life moving forward after something like that
Yeah.
to make the world a better place for anybody who might be going through that situation.
Yeah. Yep. I agree 100%.
But I also have no idea what I'm talking about. And
Well,
I'm
I mean, it's
sleep-deprived.
yeah, sleep deprived. I agree, but it's also a thing of. I mean, these are. I've thought about doing a serious segment on Project E.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's almost inappropriate in a way.
Mm.
And I think that maybe isn't good. Maybe there does need to be a change in Project E. Like, I feel like it would be a bummer, which is like crazy to think about. I feel like it would kill the vibe.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Like, it is not fun to talk about. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I'm really glad we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
Because it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, to talk about somebody that you knew personally. Because I imagine a lot of the people who show up and donate have gone through an experience like this. And it's not something that you go out of your way every day to be like, oh yeah, I had a friend and they took their own life and I'm gonna talk about it because that is a bummer. But I also think I understand what you mean about feeling like it would be inappropriate because there's a degree of tact that I think you need to address the situation with.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say reverence because I don't think it's like it's a topic that just requires a little bit of respect.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
I don't know. It's tricky, but I also think it's very, very worthwhile. Anyways, try to bring the mood down a little bit.
But I like conversations like this. I do.
That's good. Is there anything else, Project E or not related, that you're looking forward to this year? Just between now and the end of 2025.
There's a lot of friend visiting that I'm doing this year that I'm really excited for. I'm going up to see friends in Washington State in September.
Whoa.
I've got friends coming here in October.
Whoa.
November may have something that's still TBD. And then December we have the Christmas party, which I'm gonna make sure happens because I want to see y'all again.
We gotta figure that out.
We gotta figure that out big time.
We'll get into the not doxing details of that later.
Yeah.
On stream.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking we just pick a weekend and do it.
Oh yeah.
I've got one in mind.
I think we did talk a little bit about what weekend and I think it works.
I think so as well. But I'm gonna start nailing it down. I'm going to spend an amount of money to where I can tell people to commit to a weekend and I can't back out.
There you go.
Is
Yeah, I think
so
I think I
people buy plane
remember.
tickets.
There is a realistic reason as to why you would also just have people there. Normally, I remember.
And we're just gonna combine
Those
two things into one, and
Yeah.
it's just gonna. That's how it goes. What's the animatic you're working on?
So this is the death of a character of mine. He went crazy because I know, spoilers. The magic that he was using made him insane.
That's how Boingo.
I know. He invented a school of magic called Pecklemancy, which is Latin of
Hecklemancy.
peculate, or to steal. And so the whole thing was that he would steal magic from others, like other mages, and empower himself. And so he was functionally like a level 18 wizard. It was really cool.
That's nuts.
Yes. It's very, very crazy.
And did you record the audio from that moment when it
Oh
happened in
yeah,
the game?
we have all of our games recorded and unlisted, so that way we can go back for this specific reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is like a lot of hours of content. Like the DM,
I can't imagine.
the DM, I love him so much. He couldn't make this stream, unfortunately. But the final session of the campaign was 7 hours. And we ran it straight, and my character died within the first 4. So I was like kind of just like playing. I was like playing map maker and like moving the map around and characters around for the last like 3 hours of it.
That's tragic.
I am too.
Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't that bad. I really enjoyed it. It was nice to just hear the other characters' resolutions.
Yeah.
Because like my character was done. Like, okay, I did my thing that I had been looking forward to the entire time. I've done my thing. I can just kind of chillax and play Minesweeper and relax and be good.
Yeah.
Because when I'm distracted in D&D, I play Minesweeper. How often do you have a group that plays?
I have a group that plays on Tuesdays. We run an old school essentials campaign, and then I was in a Saturday weekly game up until this last month because I have been too busy to run 2 dedicated weekly campaigns.
Yeah, that's a
every
lot.
every single week.
That's a lot.
Or not run, but like play in.
I am too.
And it was excellent for a time, but
I am too.
I had to give up my Saturday games just because I have been busy on Saturdays
Mhm.
for like the past. I just kept missing sessions, and eventually I was like, "All right, well, I think that's the universe telling me it's time to give it up."
Yeah. I hate that though. I hate giving up games. Unless I
know,
don't like them. And then it's okay.
then I'm just trying to get out of there. No, I really like the games that I'm playing in. But the unfortunate thing is, being, an adult with responsibilities, I have to like, do other crap all the time.
Why is my mouse disappearing? Give me back my mouse.
Give it back, thief!
Oh, that's weird. I can see my mouse on the stream, but I can't see it on my screen.
Oh.
That's very weird. Oh, there we go. Now it's back.
Awesome. What is salty corn?
I have no clue.
The Stellark just said salty corn in the chat. So
Salty corn.
curious.
Awesome.
Salty corn.
Can I push off?
So I'm like,
Can I
oh.
push off? Can I push off?
TV emote. Salty corn. Dude, I want some street corn. Some elote. That sounds so good. I've accidentally made this character look kind of like they're wearing a bug shell. Now I need to fix it.
Whoa, wait a second. Where's his arm?
I'm not putting arms in.
No, my character's arms. Where are my character's arms?
I was like, I'm not giving any of the characters arms. They are little armless torso critters that bounce around the screen.
I accidentally made the characters look like manhwa, like big. I literally can't describe the image that I'm trying to think of. I will just send it to you because I know where it is. Because I sent it to a friend describing the same exact thing. I'll put it in stream VC. There's a frame of my animation that makes it look like this. I'll put it on the big screen for you. What? Why is my stream not updating?
I don't know.
Content, why you no work? That's so weird. What is going on with all my stuff, bro? Why are you so big?
Give him big yaoi hands.
Big anime eyes. Transform. Reset transform. Thank you. And please show it live. Thank you. But like I made it. You just see it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
I see it.
Do you see the vibe? Like that's my old man character on the left. This is the little girl with the big eyes and the little that face, and then this guy is the big old cut jaw and everything. Yeah. Oh man. Man, what was I about to tell you?
D&D.
I don't know. We were talking about D&D. I remember that.
Indeed. Yeah. I was playing in one of the games I was playing in was with Chazroth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one I had to give up, and I think he hates me for it.
Dang.
Just not true at all. But
Oh yeah, I have a lot of games. I have so many games, but like we balance the games pretty well. Like we have I guess technically like 2 or 3 games that run on Sunday, but we rotate DMs. So like we're only playing 1 game at a time, and we meet weekly. And then the group that this character is from is Wednesday night, but we're on a break right now because Project E.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really like, I'm going on call the weekend or the week before Project E. I really needed to focus up the week after, so I'm canceling D&D. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. And then we have some people. We have one of the people moving, and then soon we're gonna have another person moving. Or actually 2 of the people moving. There's a lot of people are moving. But
Hello, Fanta. Welcome back.
Fanta.
People arriving at to the stream at
They're in Germany.
3:45 in the. And now all of Germany knows you're here.
Yeah. Provide job update?
Everyone, please talk about your job.
I'm still in A-Track. It's still hot. Actually, it cooled down this week. It was really nice. But
yeah, there's some nice cold front that came by through the old Tejas this last week.
that's what I hear. Texas wasn't too terrible.
Yeah. The weather, at least, wasn't too terrible. I don't know about the rest of Texas.
Is it awesome? It's okay. I had like 3 hours of sleep because I was plagued by a mosquito. Kill it. That simple. Be good. That's terrible. I'm really sorry, actually.
We had a very slight bit of 70-degree weather in the old North Texas earlier in the week. I want to say like Monday, Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. And then I went to my epic job of making comics and video games, which I worked at for coming up on a year now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have a job update. I still just have the same job.
I actually just passed 2 years at my job.
Whoa. It is W job. Love my job.
Is it
I heard
job?
you got a new job, Stellar. Congratulations.
Yeah, what do you do now? Dox yourself, bro. Design engineer out of what? Fortune 500 fintech? What?
Whoa.
Is it W job though? Is it W job though?
Is it W job?
Is it W job though?
Do you feel spiritually fulfilled at Fortune 500?
And it's shady. What do you do? Whoa, what do you do, Fanta?
What are you doing? Shady shit, I'm not gonna tell you. When I was working at Apple, imposter syndrome, dude, I feel that. When I was working at Apple,
real.
It was very like soulless, and every single day I felt like they were gonna come in and tell me I was terrible at my job and fire me. And then after like 3 months of working there, I realized they didn't know my name. They didn't care what I was doing as long as I met quota. So I just met my quota every morning, and then I put my mouse on an automatic mouse mover, and then I got paid to work at that job for another 9 months where I did absolutely nothing. And I decided from that moment on, I was going to avoid looking for more Fortune 500 companies because it felt a little depressing.
I don't know. That sounds kind of fire. Not gonna lie.
Well, my portfolio really, I got to crank. I got to do a lot of work, which is how I ended up at my current job doing the stuff I actually enjoy doing. I think, there's some give and take, I guess. Some good with the bad.
Development instead of user experience design creative. That's fair. I feel like creative and dev have a Venn diagram, in the middle of it is just, man, this sucks. I could be wrong though. Who's to say? I've never worked at a creative nor a development job. Every job I've had was either retail, fast food, or HVAC. That's a lot. I was a maintenance man for about 4 weeks. And that's not too far off of what I'm doing currently, honestly. I feel
Take
like...
your HVAC experience, move to Europe, and live like a king.
Honestly, I've thought about it. I think my favorite thing about my job is sometimes I get paid to do not my job, and it's pretty cool. So recently, 2 of the call center's computers BitLockered. So they blue screen BitLockered. And I had to basically be like, do you have the codes? And my boss was like, I don't know, what do you mean? I was like, what account did you use to log in? He was like, I don't know. I was like, can we find out? He was like, sure. And so we were able to get one of them unlocked, but he was like, well, we can't find the other account, so go to Best Buy, buy a new computer for them, set it up, and then you can take the other one home. I was like, cool. And so I have a computer that's like a $400 computer tower that if I can get unBitLockered, it's mine, which is pretty cool.
If I can figure out how to break into this computer.
I probably am just going to do a Windows recovery and just hard wipe it. Just because I mean, I already didn't have anything on it. It was encrypting nothing. So literally, the things they use are browser-based things, and they don't download anything. And when they're not working at their computers, they're just on their phones. Yeah. It's really funny.
There's a very almost comedic, if not mildly tragic degree of when working for companies that don't, just any company that you work for that is a little bit too big or doesn't have people in management positions where they actually know what they're talking about, they'll just make interesting choices. I previously was working at a job where at one point, a computer monitor had broken, and they were like, oh, we're just going to throw out the monitor. And so they put it by the door to throw away. And they were like, hey, at the end of the day, take this down to the dump and drop it in the dump. And I was like, first of all, recycle your electronics. Secondly, no, I'm going to steal it. And so I took it home, and I used that monitor for 2 years, because it like worked. They just like didn't check if a different cord would fix the problem. They were just like, oh, we'll just throw away the whole monitor. And it's very funny how it's not funny, but it's a little funny how wasteful some companies can be, because it's like it's a write-off.
Yep. But the thing is like, my boss isn't dumb. I'm not like he's not a stupid guy. He's a very smart individual. He just the company has so much money because it's a HVAC company in the armpit of Alabama, and like
people need their HVAC.
I can let's see. Just within my specific company, not like the parent company, which the CEO also owns, less than 15 people. So very, very small company. And so we're all paid very, very nicely. I'm overpaid at my job, and I don't want to leave it for that reason alone.
Can't complain about that.
Nope.
And so,
That's nice to hear, though, that you are
So-
being paid appropriately, if not too much.
Casman pushes himself off the sword. And so, Casman pushes himself off the sword.
I need another cup of coffee. But I fear another cup of coffee will do irreversible damage to my body for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I don't know about another cup of coffee.
Money is a concept. Money is weird. I work for a company that deals with a lot of YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
Like we do merchandise and production for various YouTubers, and it's good work. I like the work that I do. Sometimes it's a little
Annoying.
sometimes it's a little frustrating, just because like you'll have clients who don't always know what they want, and they'll be like, I want it to look good, and you'll tell them, hello client, I'm an artist with a lot of experience in my field, I kind of know what I'm talking about. And they'll say, that's cool, can you make it look worse? And you say, as long as you keep paying us, we'll do whatever the hell you want. And that's one of the biggest gripes I have with my job. But just seeing how much sometimes these YouTubers will throw money at their problems, because a lot of them are just like surprisingly young.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I'm not really at super liberty to disclose, but
Yeah, I got you. So like they are young, so they don't know. It's like,
yes,
oh, just throwing money
some
isn't
of
the correct
clients
fix.
who make millions of dollars that I work for are not of legal drinking age.
Yeah.
Like they're adults, but it's like, oh, you are sitting on literally millions of dollars a year, and you're gonna have to ask me to go to the 7-Eleven to buy you a beer. Huh? It just goes to show that money can't buy taste. This is... Am I messing this up? A little bit. A lot of it.
What if I told you that money was not the problem?
What if I told you?
What if I told you? You're right though. You're kind of right though.
Then what would you do then? Checkmate, liberal.
You can laugh at the drinking age because you're from Europe. Yeah, that's true. It's a little backwards here.
I have a lot of opinions about things like this that I don't know if I'm going to say on somebody else's stream that I'm guesting on.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Oh, man. Now I gotta fix the sword situation. I'm just gonna redraw his arm. I'm over here like trying to edit these. I'm like, I crappily drew this. This is supposed to be a storyboard. I can just redraw it in like 2 seconds. Come on.
Yeah. You ain't got to make this sketch perfect as long as it gets the idea across. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's an animatic. It's not that fancy. It's my first time making one though, so like I'm really excited.
As long as you block out your shapes and get all your composition right, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Why is that so thick? What on God's green earth did you do there, boy? I'm talking to myself, by the way. Just tight, dude. I realize I honestly would be a lot closer to done by now if I was doing just
A single frame or
single
even just like a
frames.
single boil. Like a 2-frame
Yes,
boil.
but yeah.
But you're
Well,
doing like
two
3
frame boils. Two. Yes,
ahead.
I'm doing three frames. Two frames don't. It doesn't look like a boil. It looks like a shutter, which is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to describe exactly what I mean, but it just doesn't look right. I feel like you need to have, if you're going to do a boil, you need at minimum 3 frames. In my personal and semi-professional opinion, because I'm not an animator.
Pushes him.
Godot, enjoy your ring. Dude, I love Godot. I don't know why I read it Godot. I love Godot. It's great. Slark, have you played in Godot much? If you haven't, I literally cannot recommend it enough. I've been doing the past Godot, enjoy good Godot. Yes, I feel like I started my programming journey as you've heard of programmer art. Now get ready for artist programming. I started my journey with like just doing drag and drop, and I'm pretty sure it was Unity has a visual like coder, like block, drag and drop, plug and play blocks. Artist programming is better than programmer artisting. Yeah. I mean, you ain't going. I don't think I'm allowed to have an opinion on it. But like, I love Godot. It's great. I've been having so much fun in it. I had a friend like 2-3 years ago, when it was still Godot 0.3 or 3 version 3, whatever. And he was like, "Hey, if you're looking to get into game dev, don't bother learning Unity or Unreal. Just go straight into Godot." And I didn't listen to him. So the first like game demo project that I made was in Unreal Engine, and I learned a good bit. But then when I started doing some of my projects for work, I was like, well, now I have I'm getting paid to goof off in a game program, so maybe I'll check out this Godot thing.
Change your life instantly.
Well, yeah, and now I've made like 6 like web browser games at work in Godot. It's nuts. It's so much fun. I like how it does like the scenes and everything.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun. It's easy to implement stuff like this epic sprite sheet.
Yeah, boy.
And I do think there's something with programs like Blender and Godot, where they're primarily open source, that instill a sense of community, and it makes it very easy to be a beginner in these programs and have somebody come in and like post things online and be like, how do I do this random crap? And you'll be able to find people within the community to help. Like pretty much any question that I have about Godot, I can find online. It's just cool.
Sorry, I'm locking in because I'm trying to just map out all my frames because I already know what it looks like. And so I'm just trying to put all my keyframes down, and then I can just start drawing without having to time it.
Another one. Okay. That's...
I had to learn a lot of Unity stuff for Puck modding world. Yeah. I always hear bad things about Unity.
Before I did Unreal, I thought about using Unity, and then they had that big fiasco with them being like, if you use Unity, for every download that you get, including retroactive purchases of licenses, we're gonna fucking kill you, or whatever. They're gonna charge like developers. When it used to be like one of the primary free game dev tools. I think that's what pushed a lot of people into Godot.
Oh yeah,
including myself. Unity. Okay. All right, gamers. That's another one down. Blackhawk sorted. Oh! Crazy MECJC has submitted 2 of my sillies. Feel free to do with them what you wish. Elio and Soren. Elio's Elf and Soren's the Knight.
Hey!
2 characters!
Soren is the one I'm working with right now. Soren is the one that kills Casman.
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of crazy, huh? Phelan is also in that game, and Elio is in that game too. Yeah, there's a lot of characters in that story.
Who's crazy MECJC?
Carissa,
That-
Crazy Me CJC.
Carissa has only
Crazy-
paid for
Crazy
one
Me-
character entry, so I'm only doing one character right now.
Do
You'll
Elia.
get the second one if I. Which one is
Elia.
Elia?
That is the prime.
elf.
Yeah, that's the elf. That is a prime silly.
Excellent. I if we have time, I'll come back for the second one.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Verb.
Man, that's crisp. What you cracking open?
I'm cracking open a HEV brand diet original cola
Whoa, there it
with
is.
caffeine. Because
With
I need a
caffeine.
little, but I'm not going for a full cup of coffee. I need this to get me through one more hour. At the pace that I'm currently going, I think I'll be able to finish all the characters that I have on my list right now before the end of stream. However, if anybody donates, and I imagine they will because I've been getting more responses than I expected.
Mm-hmm. I told you that you're gonna be working.
No, I'm very excited. Don't ever for a second think I'm complaining. The fact that people care enough to like want to be involved is exciting. I'm especially really excited about the fact that like the customer list, like in the credits scene, because everybody's going to be in the credits of the game. The customer list is going to be full, and like the chance of just having like every single customer coming into the store, like it being a random customer every time, and having like a big list of them,
It's gonna
and
be
they're
so
also
awesome.
uniquely designed. It's going to feel great. It's going to make the game like pop extra hard.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, there's going to be a version of the game that I release by the end of the stream, which will have pretty much everybody that I have from right now. And then I imagine more people will submit characters before the end of stream on Saturday. It's Saturday, 4 a.m. By the end of the stream. And I think that will be version 2
Mm-hmm.
that I submit, which will maybe be sometime this weekend, or if not next weekend. But I'm really excited.
Oh, I am too. It's gonna be great.
I'm really excited for you to look at it because I feel like you're the only person who hasn't seen it.
I'm very, very excited.
I'm really, there's something about working with like developing games. This is something I've noticed a lot lately over the last several ones that I've done for work, is that you can bug test all you want as a dev. You're gonna find a lot of them, but you're never gonna find them all. And what's more is you can balance check as much as you want, but as the dev, you know everything there is to know about the game because you designed it.
Mm-hmm.
So you will be better at the game than most people.
Yep.
Period. Like right now, I'm currently the best player of Potion Seller's Apprentice in the world. I'm of all the games that I've made, out of like the 7 games that I've made, I'm the best at 6 of them. One of them I'm not the best at, because my boss really liked it, and when we built the arcade machine, he doubled my high score because he was
That's
obsessed.
crazy.
So I let him have it because I've got most of the other ones. But like, I'm so excited to have you play this game from scratch and see how long it takes you to beat it, because like when I finally implemented the end of game loop, like where you can hit the win screen,
Mm-hmm.
by then I was good enough at the game to just rip it in one.
Yeah.
What is the gameplay in each of the games like? Well, would you like? I can show you a little bit. Hold on, let me pull it up. They're all very different from each other, but in like an uncool way. So the company that I work for, is called Conquest Works, and there are 6 games that I've released for the company. They're all for different clients. So like, these will also be hosted on their websites, but I put it on itch for my personal thing. They're all like browser-based games, and I'm so glad you can't hear the audio. One is just like, you know, what's the Google dinosaur game? This was the first
Yeah.
game that I made for the company, and it's bad. There's a lot of things about this game I really don't like, but it's cute. And for our customer base, that's all that matters. Click the add multiplayer button. Maybe. I would love to do multiplayer games. And then this is actually game number 3. Why is it so zoomed in? Can you zoom out a little? Thanks. This one it's just like an arcade shooter. A little spacey guy. The big thing with a lot of these games is that they're really like programming very, very simple. But I make the art, which is the only thing that I can confidently do. And they're all very different from each other. We got just like a generic platformer. This one was the first game I did where it had a boss fight at the end, and I'm not going to play through the whole game to get there, but it's my favorite. And then we did like a personality quiz for one of my clients, which is just like, ooh, do you like apples? You know, and then you do your stupid whatever. It's a lot of these games are made for kids. And then this is one that we actually had in an arcade booth at VidCon this year. And unfortunately, this is built for the arcade booth, so playing it on my laptop or my mouse and keyboard. I'm not on a laptop. Mouse and keyboard doesn't really work as well. But this is like WarioWare style, so every game has like
a gimmick.
Its own mini game. This is
Yeah.
just 10 mini games in one big game. And then there's usually a timer that you have to beat. Oh no, am I gonna lose? Crud.
Ooh, nice.
And they'll just have, punchlines and stuff. They're dreadful, but I love them. You call your mom on the phone. And then this is the one that my boss was obsessed with. This is Cash and Nico Battle Boats. This was the other game that we had for our VidCon booth. And it's literally just like you sit there and you things get shot at you by a fucking pirate ship, and you gotta press the right button to clear the obstacle.
Oh,
This is
wow.
when he got like a high score of like 200 or something, because as you play the game, it starts to get faster. So your score multiplier increases the game's speed scale.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
So by like the time you hit 50, I think it's at double game speed, and then it starts getting like very you get locked in. But this one and the Extravaganza are both games that we have at our in our office on little arcade cabinets. Anyways, I love making little games. That's my entire game development showcase over the last year. W Art Gaming. Thank you. Okay, it's time to lock the fuck back in.
Okay. I've placed my keyframes. We're just gonna ball.
Let's ball.
We're balling.
Let me see those ball. I mean, the ball.
Whoa, real yawner.
Sorry. You know me. I'm a yawn champ.
Yawn champ.
Yawn champion. Go fight. Recover under the yawn champion.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, cock.
Hmm?
What?
Fortil. You are grounded. Fortil.
College.
Why is my brush so small? Give me the big one. I'd like to see. Let me see the big guy. Show me the big guy. I don't want to see the little guy. I want to see the big guy. Good morning, Stanky.
Good morning, Stanky. Welcome.
We've been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
Have you watched the most recent episode of Game Changer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
It was very good.
Very fun.
So I realized recently that I can cheat at this character because he's wearing robes. So I don't have to draw torso and legs.
He's beginning to believe. Let me I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the meme? Indie game protagonist wearing a big cloak and or cape and or robes.
Sure.
It's because they don't want to draw that shit, brother.
That's real.
It is one of the primary reasons I give a lot of my characters like big baggy clothes or like drapey clothes. Because first of all, okay, drapery in clothes, hang and drape and wait can be executed masterfully in a way that makes your art look extra good. However, if you're not doing it like that, you can also simply use it as a crutch to cover things up when you don't want to deal with them.
Attaboy.
It is an exceptionally versatile tool for making things look better, period. And then, when you get good at it, you can pull the drape away, and it will be like a cool reveal moment.
Like when Yzma does that with the dagger?
Yeah, or like, just like moments where it's like, oh, this character is always covered up, and then all of a sudden they like drop they drop the cape. And then when they drop the cape, that's how you know, like, oh, the artist is about to like go off.
They're serious.
Something's about to happen. They're just cool. I like capes. Like I like putting the boys in capes. This is a cool outfit design. I really like this one.
I believe it's based on a Honkai Star Rail character.
Well, it's still a cool outfit regardless.
Oh yeah, that doesn't disregard anything. I'm just saying.
No, I was saying in contrast to my own feelings of Honkai Star Rail. Which I will do my best to not disparage anybody's interests of video games, regardless of how mid they are. I don't like gacha games. I think is it.
The
art
real?
style's cool.
Last segment of stream, Plague Doc buys every item in ZZZ, Genshin Impact, and Honkai. You're hilarious. That would I don't think the Richard's whale could do that. My old boss used to be a whale. He would spend so much money.
I had an old boss who was also an absolute behemoth on Genshin, where she told me at one point, she was like, yeah, I used to work on like a really cheaped out artist, like fresh out of college artist salary, which is essentially nothing, like, you know, college budgeting. And then she was the art director for the company I worked at. And she was like, yeah, now that I make, you know, 6 figures being an art director for a multi-million-dollar company, I still live on an artist budget like I'm fresh out of college. And then I just spend about $40K on Genshin Impact a year.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And it was like, well, if it makes you happy. Yeah, you know what you can do with 40K? Buy like 2 cars, or like put a down payment on a house.
Yeah, that's so much money, man. Oh my gosh.
And for the legal reasons of the court, I don't know if 40K was actually the real number there's a good chance she was exaggerating. However, in my heart of hearts, I like to believe her. Because it makes for a great story. Yeah, if I had 40K just lying around, I would definitely travel. You go to Europe or Asia or Africa or Antarctica or the other one, or South America, or really anywhere but Australia.
Why not Australia? Big spiders? Hot?
No, I just know a lot of people in Australia, and I would hate to be near them.
Honestly? Fair.
I hope they're watching the stream right now. Because for them, it's a reasonable hour of the day. I totally forgot I was streaming on my own stream. Oh, and I had a first-time chatter. Some random person joined the stream. It's okay. I'm not that upset about it. I'm probably not going to be streaming on Twitch anytime soon. That isn't within the next 24 hours.
The game is art. The game is already art. Oh, it's music. No, it's art. That's crazy. I'm lying to you. I'm being facetious with it. Good morning, Calliope. Why are you not asleep? You want to come up here with me, baby? Oh, you look so tired. Oh, you look so tired. Oh, baby. You want to come here? Come here. Come here. No, I've already showed Kat right now. She's tired. She just wants cuddles. Come here.
Me too, Calliope.
Come here. Good baby, good baby. There you go, baby. Yeah, I know. Go to sleep. You wanna get down now? I won't make you jump. There you go. I can't go to bed just yet. Give me like 30 minutes, I'll be in bed.
No. Bed. Now. Poor bastard got bags under his eyes like nuts.
Oh yeah, that's a very large aspect of the character. Big bags.
Good. I was like, am I gonna do a disservice? Like, is this just an aspect of the art style? And then hearing you say like, oh yeah, go crazy on the bags.
Yeah, go crazy on
Feels
the bags.
justified. Me chasing the bag.
Oops. You're not supposed to be there.
Oops, I did it for the bag.
140 feet.
Silly art people. My go-to when I need to stop doing silly fun things and instead work on creative stuff is this is specifically for me to get momentum is I really just have to start doing something that's in line with what I want to be doing. Like, and it helps that I work in a medium that is visually and physically like I have to move my hands and use my eyes. And I will, if I'm feeling like I'm not in the right mood, because I like to talk, I'll have to leave like Discord calls just to like focus. But usually I will open up a canvas and just like put my pen on the canvas. Like just start making something like bad and ugly and intentionally go in with the this is bad and ugly. I'm going to make something bad and ugly, really fun, really quick. And then usually from that, I will do something bad and ugly and then kind of find a groove and then be like, oh, I'm drawing this horrible, bad, and ugly thing, but like, what if I made it like a little cool? And then from there, I start going like, okay, how would I make this actually cool? And then, well, what can I do to make him feel more dynamic? What if he's reaching towards the screen? He's like, ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna grab you. And now he's gonna tickle somebody. He's the tickler. Why is he the tickler? And then I start thinking, now I've got the tickler going on. And just like that, I've kind of got something happening. This is going to be the most not helpful answer ever. Whenever I need to make momentum, I just start moving. I hope that helps at all.
Yeah, for me it's pretty much the same. For me, I have to turn off music to get into a creative mindset. I know that's crazy, but if I start with music, I can't get into it, but if I get into it and then I can start music. So like I sit there, I look at my art piece and I go, all right, let's figure out what I want to do. And then if I'm playing music already, my mind's kind of distracted, and then I kind of get going, and then from there it's kind of the same thing. Put pen to paper, put idea to whatever, you know.
Usher. I do feel like when it comes to I do like having noise whenever I am working on creative things. I like just a bit of music, but
Mm-hmm. For me, it's
That's
really
interesting.
difficult when I'm talking with someone.
Yes, that's the hard thing. Is like I love to yap.
Me too.
At my place of work, I work in an office, and we're all creatives, and a lot of us enjoy a good yap sesh. Um, my boss and I have developed a way of communicating with each other that is, if we're talking for too long, he'll look at me and he'll say, "Hey, lock in," and I go, "All right," and that means everybody in the office is distracted because I'm still talking. And the way, like, it sounds kind of mean, but it has been so helpful for us to have the most, like, hey, you gotta shut up, man. And I know that I need to shut up because I'm also not working in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice, actually, just having somebody to be like, when I'm too distracted to realize how distracted I am, having other people around me help me lock in. But like just this past week, I've been trying to work on the game before the stream today to get it in a place where I can just have it ready to run for the art or for the character art. And there have been a few times where I've been in call with somebody and like there's one point I was in call with like Cammy and Nathan and BJ and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said something stupid, and then Nathan said something stupid, and then I was like, I'm so mad. This is dumb. And then I jokingly left the call. And then I got so much work done in like the 15 minutes that I wasn't there being rage baited. Were you there for that?
I was not there, but I do remember the story of you telling me that. That's something that would happen to me. I would often get rage baited from friends. This is not the character. I've so badly broken the model, and honestly, I hate it.
I feel that.
Like in my last job, if I was in a meeting and got a spark, I would work so fast by sitting and ignoring the call I was in. Oh, that's funny.
Damn. This guy is not working with me right now. I'm really struggling on these eyes. That might just have to do, I think. Maybe there's just something still arc in your brain that's like, I don't want to listen to whatever the hell is going on so bad. It's going to make me hyper effective at working.
I know you're just dying to get to bed, my dear, but I'm kind of doing something here.
HVAC fan art.
Shrek fan art. That's so stupid.
You doing what to the pipes?
Whoa, good save.
What do you mean save? I mean, there's nothing wrong with enjoying. I mean, whatever. Please.
Deja vu. Nathan DM just subscribed. Thank you so much for the sub. It really does mean a lot. We will add you onto the whatchamacallit.
This guy.
What is up, gamers,
Hold
bro? What is up?
Get a load of this guy. Nathan DM. Here for the last 10 minutes of my segment. Did you win your games? Nine hours? You're a freak. God, what this really makes it sound like 4 of the last 7. Okay, that's pretty good. I suppose it's allowed to be a freak as long as you're a winner and a freak. Goodness. Only 3 and 9. How many? We ran 7 to. Oh no, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess that tracks. That's crazy. Dude, why do these guys look... This guy looks freaking cross-eyed. That'll do. Merch. Like, what's the merch sitch? You said we're not doing t-shirts this year?
Probably no merch this year. I say probably because it's still kind of up in the air. But we're not going to take away any of the shirts that have already been made or any of the merch on that side of things. But in terms of new stuff, it's not looking likely this year, unfortunately.
What goes into making merch? Is it just like on demand purchase? Or
It's on demand purchase.
Okay. So the big thing is just making a design.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I don't understand. Yeah, it's just a lot of, yeah, it's getting, you know, it all done and stuff like that. It's fun and I like doing it. Don't get me wrong. It's just nobody buys shirts. And that's okay. It's not like we're making a profit off of it. Like it's all going to charity. It's really up to, I mean, Hermit Monk was the person who did it in past years, so, and it's kind of a stressor to, you know, get it out soon after project E's done, and so it's just like it's not worth the mental load, really.
Share the load. Well, Lord of the Rings quote for you there.
The quote I was saying earlier was Bane from The Dark Knight.
I haven't seen that
I think.
movie.
Oh, perhaps he is wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane. It's the best quote of the
Why would
movie.
someone shoot it? Why would somebody shoot a man before throwing out of a plane?
That's what he's wondering. Because the guy's like, pretty loyal, huh? And then Bane's like, oh, perhaps he is wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Does he shoot a guy and throw him out of a plane?
He does before that, but he doesn't shoot the guy that Bane's talking about. It's pretty funny. And then he's like, if I take that mask off, will you die? And then Bane goes, it will be painful. And then the guy's like, you're a pretty big guy. And he goes,
oh, you're a big guy. For you.
For you.
I've seen that clip. I only know that one because it used to be like just the meme of saying like, you're a big guy. For you.
But perhaps he is wondering why someone would shoot him in before throwing him out of a plane. It's something that me and my friends say quite often. Because it's such like a silly line. Oh, perhaps he was wondering why someone would shoot him at before throwing him out of a plane.
Yeah, who's that? Is that Tom Hardy?
Yes.
What an interesting cast of Bane.
Well, you saw the new
I've heard-
Bane casting, right? For the Lego Star
no.
Wars game? Or not Star Wars, Lego Batman game?
No.
Bro, they got oh, what is his name? Why am I forgetting? Matt Berry.
What?
Yeah, they got Matt Berry.
Why?
And it
What?
works. It works surprisingly well.
When is... Uh, how interesting. I was looking at it. Apparently, there's only two. The only two voice actors confirmed for the game is Matt Berry as Bane.
It's me,
And
Ricky.
Shy
Thank you
Matheson.
very, very, very much for the $50 via Tiltify. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Ricky!
Ricky!
Submit the form.
Let's see.
And show me your OC.
You're getting both. Very nice. I will email you the link right now.
Nathan, the reason I haven't seen The Dark Knight is because I was so used to seeing the animated and like comic Bane and like the Bane from the like Arkham and everything, and in a lot of those he's like, got the whole luchador thing going on, and I really like that version of Bane. And then I was like, this Bane is just a bald white dude. So I was like, I just didn't watch it. But also, a lot of the live action Batman movies have not grabbed me all that much. I don't know why. I like Robert Pattinson. He was okay.
I haven't watched his stuff.
It was not bad. But like I like animated Batman a lot.
I mean, it's probably better.
He makes more sense as a cartoon character because he's guys. I'm gonna be real. Batman is a little freaking goofy.
Oh yeah.
It's very much a personal preference. But of the live action Batmans I've seen, my favorite have been Robert Pattinson and George Clooney.
That's crazy.
And that's a take you'll only find here on Project E.
Clooney?
Yeah, Clooney.
I know he did it, but I just like that's a very strong choice.
From the 98 Batman and Robin.
Mm.
And had Arnold Schwarzenegger as
it's 5 a.m.
Freeze.
That brings us to the end of our segment.
It's 5 a.m. Time for you to shut the hell up.
Thank goodness I can go to bed now. No, it is 5 a.m. That is it for today. Not today. That's it for me right now. Any last words before you die, I suppose?
Thanks for coming out. I'm gonna keep streaming. The Poet stream is in tandem, so if you've submitted your OC on the form, there's a good chance you'll see me drawing them at some point over the next however many hours.
Yippee.
I lost track of the timer.
13 hours and
Thanks.
57 minutes. All right.
Oh god.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.